Today I'm going to be filming a full coverage foundation tutorial for acne prone and dry skin. I'm starting with my L'Oreal Hydragenius. I keep saying primer. It's definitely a moisturizer. I really don't know why I keep saying primer. So now I'm using my Becca backlight priming filter. It's really moisturizing, so it's great for dry skin, and it will maintain a little bit of dewiness and not death look in your skin when you put on a foundation that's matte. So now I'm just taking the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in 1N1 Ivory, and I just pour that on my hands and then take a e.l.f. foundation brush and apply that all over the face very generously. I know this is supposed to be known as a really full coverage foundation, but it takes a lot for me to get the true full coverage I want, but my thing is this is my favorite finish. So now I'm just cleaning off that foundation brush. So I'm taking the Urban Decay Optical Illusion or Optical Blurring Brush, I believe that's what it's called, and I'm just buffing all of that in, or stippling. I don't buff it out until it's completely stippled in to maintain stippled to maintain the full coverage. And I blend for a pretty long time, which is why I sped it up. I really want to make sure everything's blended and seamless so that it doesn't look cakey or greasy anywhere. So now I'm taking the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in Fair 125, and I'm just covering any blemishes that I feel need more coverage. I do have a hormonal breakout right now, so I covered a few places. And I'm also brightening my under eyes, my smile lines, and my nose and forehead and my chin. Yeah, I use a lot of concealer, but as I said, this is a full coverage tutorial, so and that concealer is pretty lightweight. It's full coverage, but it's not like the Tarte Shape Tape where a little bit's gonna cover your whole face. So I do need to use a substantial amount to get the coverage I want, but again, I really like the finish due to my dry skin. I think I'm looking for something. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. So now I'm taking my MAC Natural Skin Finish in medium, and I'm using that to set the whole face. Again, this is targeted towards dry skin. What this powder is going to do is it's going to mattify your face just enough to where your skin still looks healthy, but it doesn't look completely matte. So now I'm taking the Tartiest Pro Glow palette, and I'm using the highlight color Strobe, and I'm going to be highlighting my cheekbones and my cupid's bow, my cheekbones, my temples, and my cupid's bow, yes. And I really love this highlight because you can make it really bold or you can make it a little subtle like I am right now. And yeah, I use my finger to highlight my cupid's bow. I always do. I really don't know why, but... So now I'm taking my Pixi Rose Water Setting Spray and just setting all those powders and face products down so that before I move on, I know that they're set and they're not going anywhere, so it will last longer. And I'm just fanning that off with a palette so that before I move on so that it dries. So I'm taking my Urban Decay Brow Beater in the color Taupe, and all I'm doing here is just brushing my brows out, and then I'm going to take the actual pencil part of the brow and just basically trace the natural shape of my brows and fill them in a little bit more. My brows are a little bit lighter than my hair color, so I like to fill them in so that they look noticeable and not weird. But yeah, I just follow the natural shape. I don't really do anything crazy. What I like about this pencil is that it's very thin, so it's very easy to shape your brows and not make them too bushy. So now I'm taking my Essence Make Me Brow gel and Blondie brows, and I'm just setting that shape that I created. So now I'm taking the Naked Smoky palette, which is my current favorite palette, and I'm taking the color Combust with a fluffy brush and just putting that in my crease. It's a very light, subtle pink. You can really barely detect it's there, but the main focus of this look is the shimmer shadow I'm about to put on, which is High. I forgot to show the name, but it just helps that blend a lot more seamlessly and look a little bit more cohesive, so I like to throw Combust in the crease for that reason. And now I'm taking 13 and putting that on the brow bone. I realized I forgot to show you the colors, so I was showing you high and 13. High is on the lid, 13 is on the brow bone. And so now I'm just showing you how the eyeshadows look all together. It's very wintry, like very simple shimmery look, and I love it. So now I'm taking my Maybelline Big Shot, or Colossal Big Shot mascara. It's very volumizing, but it's also very lengthening, which is why I love it. It's one of my favorite Maybelline mascaras. I put on a lot of mascara, so even though it's sped up, it's gonna be like applying mascara for a little while. But I want you guys to see that that's the mascara that's on my eyes, because I've had people comment and say, oh, well, how do we know that's the mascara you're putting on? You go off camera. And I'm like, really? Like, you think I'm gonna lie? Like, I'm gonna tell you I'm putting on Telescopic and then be like, LOL, let me put on Smashbox X-rated. Like, no, that's not what I do. Sorry, mini tangent. But anyways, what I really like about this mascara is it's really long lasting. It's volumizing and lengthening, so it does both in one. I don't have to use two mascaras. And it just looks good on both the top and bottom lashes. So it's just a great all-around mascara. So now I'm taking the EOS Lip Balm. This is like some sort of grape flavor. I'm just putting that on my lips because my lips get very chapped very easily. And then I'm going in with a lip gloss from Bath & Body Works. It's just called Naughty, and it's Winter Candy Apple. So yeah. Now I'm taking the Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. I was playing music and it like started blasting out of nowhere, and I was like, what the hell? So I'm just spraying that on my face, spraying that on my face, and then fanning off my face with a eyeshadow palette to make sure everything dries down and it stays all day. And that is it. Thanks, guys.